Alrighty boys, welcome back once again to another video. How you guys doing, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Bombsquad Kyle in Fortnite Save the World. Now, first things first, you guys might notice something a little bit different. I was watching a David Dean video the other day, and I actually really appreciate how David just straight up jumps into the gameplay of his videos and kind of makes it a little bit more entertaining for me personally to watch. He's one of the only YouTubers I really watch, and I really appreciate that. So I'm going to take a page from David's book and do my videos a little bit different. To kind of cut out the boring stuff and make it more interesting for you guys. So let me know in the comment section if you guys like this style of video. I'll be doing this for my hero videos and my weapon videos as well. But let's go ahead and jump into it. And ironically, this video is about a constructor, so we have to take a little bit of a page from David's book. But let's go ahead and talk about Bombsquad Kyle. Now, Bombsquad Kyle is very unique. This guy looks awesome. You can see a picture of him at the top. I'll put a picture on screen from what he looks like from the frontal view as well. He looks very cool. He looks like a juggernaut from Modern Warfare. He looks very, very cool. I love the way that this constructor looks, and it's actually a very good thing that this constructor looks great because the perk that he has allows him to be built in any way, shape, or form. You can build this as a melee character. You can build this as a ranged character. You can build this as a just straight up defensive character by focusing on his base. You can do whatever you want with Bombsquad Kyle because he's so unique in the sense that has a very strange perk to where it really doesn't affect much of anything. It's just like a general perk. So go with whatever build you want, but I'll be showing you guys what build that I personally went with. So of course we have Bomb Suit Plus. He increases your armor by 66, and I believe around the 80 range, this was a video made by Sly Gumby, around 80 something armor is when you're gonna have a lot of diminishing returns, meaning that you're not getting as much armor as you're supposed to, meaning that anything over 80 is a little bit overkill. So 66 armor is actually perfect for this character because you're actually going to be getting a lot of damage resistance, and I'll be showcasing that on what it's like to have Bomb Suit and what it's like to not have Bomb Suit. Of course, we also have Preemptive Strike active, which increases your damage by 6.5% against full health enemies. I absolutely love this team perk. And for the support team, the reason I went with Preemptive Strike is my support team makes me into a shotgun character because I really think that this character is a very fun hero to use whenever you're up close and personal. So I went with Shell Shock. It increases your damage by 17%. This comes from Renegade Raider, who can be found in the collection book. Critical Blast increases your shotgun critical damage by 75%. This comes from Raptor, who you can get in the collection book for level 100. Locked and Reloaded. After reloading, it increases your weapon damage by 15% for 5 seconds. You can get this from Skull Trooper, who can be found in the collection book. You can get him with a voucher. We have In a Pinch, which comes from Chromium Ramirez. You can get her in the collection book for a voucher. Reloads with an empty magazine will regenerate your shield. So not only are we going to get shield regeneration to go alongside the armor, but it also increases your reload speed with empty magazines. And then we have Survivalist from Survivalist Jonesy, who's in the collection book that you can grab for research, and eliminations will heal you for 39 base health for 3 seconds. So that's the build that I went with on this character, and of course I am using the newest shotgun that came out in the game, the double boiler, and I'm also using the Stalwart Squire as well in this loadout. And I have the Spectral Blade because currently we're in a sky base, and yeah, we need to get down to that smasher and test the damage values, not only of the specific build that I got, but how much damage I'm going to be taking. So let's go ahead and do that. So before we can test our damage values, I have to show you guys a clip of me getting hit by a smasher without using the Bomb Suit perk. And as you guys can see in this gameplay clip, I'm actually going to take around 61,000 damage. So just from a singular hit from the smasher where it slams down and it lets himself smash, he does about 61,000 damage. So let's go ahead and cut back over to the Bomb Suit, and let's see exactly how much damage we're going to take with 66 points of armor. So I'm going to go ahead and jump down from my sky base and see exactly how much damage. Well, for some reason I took damage. Let's see exactly how much he smashes for. So I'm at 110,000. Okay, that doesn't count. That actually wasn't the same attack, so I'm going to back up a little bit. Kind of go around this corner. Kill that man's right there while we regenerate. And there we go. The shield is regenerated. Oh no, please don't rush me, Smasher. You need to chill, dude. You need to chill. All right, I'm gonna let you smash. Just give me a good pounding, mister. There we go. So we went from 110,000 to 74,000. So if I do a little bit of quick maths, that's about 35,000 right? Am I right? Did I do maths right? I'll edit if I didn't do maths right, but that's around 35,000 damage. So with the Raider Raptor, we went from taking 61,000 to taking around 35,000 points of damage from just a little bit of lemon smash. So it's pretty different. You know, it's about half the damage taken in general. Not to mention that with this build, also, I regenerate my shields faster because of In a Pinch, and I also have Survivalist on. Oh, wow. He just fell asleep for no reason. I also have In a Pinch, and I have Survivalist as well to maintain that health. So from first glance, it actually looks like I take around half the damage almost than I normally would. So that's pretty dope. So let's go ahead and run over here and let's showcase how much damage I can do. We'll do this with the Stalwart Squire, actually. So let me show you guys what the rolls are on my Stalwart Squire, because as I made him, he's a shotgun build. Let's take a look at the shotgun itself. It's a 106, and I have a crit rating, double crit damage, and a reload speed. That's because I like to use this weapon on more than just a smasher. Normally people go triple crit damage, but that's a little bit overkill. So let's see how much damage we can do against this boy with our just normal shotgun build. So this is a 106. Hit him right there. That's pretty good. Hit him with another one, and one more time. So 3 shots of about 300k each. Pretty decent damage. This guy with a shotgun build is actually a pretty mean force to be reckoned with, and like I said, you guys can go with any build whatsoever that you want to on this weapon. Not this weapon, on this hero. He's pretty effective with pretty much anything. Obviously, he's not going to be as effective as though you were using, you know, a different commander, but he's a very good blank slate to really start out on whenever it comes to just kind of building a hero from the ground up however you want. One thing that I also like about Bombsquad is that you can use his you can use his decoy as well as a means of getting a bunch of enemies in the same area, and you can then do damage with them with your shotgun. And this also applies to something like a melee weapon as well. But I think this guy's perfect with the amount of armor that he has, because you can perfectly use it up close and personal. So I could even pull out my Spectral Blade right now, and, you know, I could make Kyle a sword hero and take advantage of his gameplay because of how much, you know, health that I'm able to save. And of course I'm going with Survivalist and In a Pinch. But that's pretty much the little bit of gameplay that I wanted to show as a live commentary. Now let's go ahead and jump over to some gameplay I got with this character as in just a normal encampment mission, essentially. I went into an encampment mission by myself with Death Burst, and I decided to see exactly how effective this guy would be under extreme circumstances. So let's go and take a look at that gameplay, and I'll give you guys my general thoughts on this hero. Alrighty boyos, so here we are at the overview section of the video, just kind of where I give you my general thoughts on the hero and what exactly I think about them. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the gameplay that you guys are seeing, of course, is a level 100 encampment mission with Death Burst. I tried to push this character to his limits and see exactly how much damage I can take and actually how much survivability do I have. You know, I'm using a shotgun in a Death Burst mission, also trying to get as close as I can, as well as it being an encampment mission. Of course, I'm going to be taking a lot of damage, so I wanted to push this guy to his limits. How much damage am I going to be able to take? What is my survival rate going to look like? You know, how low am I really going to get in terms of health, and how am I going to be able to manage myself against encampments by myself whenever normally you would have a full squad with you? And honestly, I found that this guy works absolutely beautifully. As you guys saw right there, I actually picked up a ton of enemies with my shield, you know, with my normal Bull Rush Riot Shield, and was able to take all those hits of Death Burst on top of a little bit of damage from that blaster, and it was just like a little tickle, you know, just tickled me a little bit. I was just fine. With this hero, it's absolutely amazing. I kind of undermined this hero. I kind of thought of him as a little bit of lesser than what he actually was whenever I was reading the patch notes, you know? I was like, you know, this character is probably going to be useless. And I said that word for word in my patch notes video. I was like, this character is probably not really going to be useful at all, because I read the perk and I was like, nah, that's not really that good. But then whenever I thought about it, and whenever I finally got some gameplay of this hero, I was like, hot diggity damn. This person's perfect for close range combat, and I'm even in a Death Burst mission by myself absolutely shredding these husks. You know, they can't really touch me. I mean, they can touch me, but they're not going to do any damage to me, is kind of what I'm alluding to. I love this build. This build's absolutely fantastic. The fact that I'm able to reload my weapons and get more shield regeneration, kill enemies and get health regeneration, and just overall use 2 amazing shotguns in the form of the Stalwart and the Boiler, and also be able to have my decoy that I can throw down and just gather them all up together, as well as right there, using my Bull Rush and being able to still tank all of those hits from these enemies and just be untouched. Not to mention that this character is actually one of the coolest looking constructors I've ever seen. He just looks, excuse my French, he just looks badass. I love this guy. He looks like a freaking juggernaut from Modern Warfare. He looks like, Rook from Rainbow Six Siege. He looks really cool, and this is one of the more unique constructors that I've seen in the game, and I'm a very big fan of him. He's a very much focused on pretty much anything you want him to be. Whether it be heavy defense, whether it be heavy offense, whether it be, you know, offense with a melee weapon, offense with a shotgun, even LMGs, why not? Make him a true juggernaut. Do whatever you want with this character, and that's the beauty of this lovely character. You basically just take away half the damage of anything else and just throw on a few more survival perks and you're sitting pretty. So I really like this character. He's very fun. He's a blank slate. Anybody can do any build on this guy and they can still have fun with him. Not to mention he's one of the cooler and more unique characters in the game in terms of his cosmetics. But guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy this new format of video. I personally had a lot more fun recording it, so I do want to hear your opinions in the comments down below. I hope it was more entertaining for you as well. But guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.